What is going on, guys? Today we have got Stunai for you, the 85 Uruguayan striker in the dynamic duo, the lengthy striker, and I definitely wanted to give him a go. He's 12 goals that all you've got to score a managerial masterpiece. You don't need to worry about who you're scoring with, you just need to get the 12. We managed to get very, very lucky in getting 7 goals in one game, which sped up the process a little bit because I can imagine a lot of people are getting their 1-0 rage quits, meaning it's going to take longer and longer in the long period because you're going to come up against people that are better than you, and unfortunately that takes the time off it. And if you are wanting to just leave and then try and find somebody that you're better than, again, you might get the rage quit and it go through the process. He's a high-low, right-footed at a 4-star, 6'1", with power head as the only trait, can have the alternative position of a centre forward, and he is lengthy on the base, which is exactly what we want to hear. A 4-star is going to be perfect for this, and I think, like most people, we are going to go straight out Hunter with him. So a Hunter's going to give him 89 pace, 92 shooting. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. We're going to chuck him into this squad again because we need to finish off the rest of the managerial masterpiece. It only makes sense to put him in the squad himself. We've got a Griezmann position opened up beautifully for our Stunai if we can find him straight away. We have now got a few players that are coming in quite nice with that lengthy meta in the kind of 85 to 87 sort of realm. I did completely miss the Hunter there. So we're going to end up with an 8 increase on his pace and a 5 increase on the shooting, taking his finishing up to 96, shot power to 93, 90 positioning, 90 sprint speed, and 88 acceleration. We've got great physicals on him, heading's great, composure's brilliant, reactions are nice, passing's okay, agility balance could do with some work, but I'm hoping the lengthy really pays off here. I'm ready to just go straight in. Looks a solid card, right-footed, so we're going to be working there. Let's have a look. Straight into Stunai then. Let's have a look. The one thing I have heard is that his strength is unreal. The body kind of ability, what was it got? 94 strength on the base. That's going to be a great kind of start to the card, and hopefully then the pace is just even better with that lengthy on top. Stunai into Mbappe. We're going to look for the Stunai run. He's just offside though. There he is. Through ball. He's got a defender near him. Like we say, the dribbling not necessarily, and finish. Absolute finish and a half. Very, very lucky, I will say. Probably not going to score loads of them, but sometimes you got to hit and go. With these taller strikers, you find their shooting ability to be not necessarily better, because Mbappe's obviously one of the best strikers you can get for a reason. What a save. But in terms of kind of like the taller strikers, you find they don't have the pace, but they do have the shooting on the base. I don't know if that really kind of matters too much. Here we go again. Pace. Get that pace. Look at that. It's a stunning first touch. Looks across goal. Tries to find somebody. Okay, yeah, that can be utilized very well. I think now with the dynamic duos, I think every time we've got a striker, they've always, or at least they feel like they've always been lengthy. We have got Arnautovic, who was an SBC. We've now got this guy. Yeah, look at that pace. And this is just the absolute broker mechanic of lengthy. Finds in a Carrasco. That is stunning. I definitely can see it. And it's the problem that you've got now is these sort of strikers are going to reign for a little bit until either A, kind of just gets fizzled out and lengthy is no longer a thing, or they patch it. They do even make it that it's almost less effective, but I feel like that's just going to have multiple problems with something else rather than, oh, that's going to be a goal. Rather than it kind of just being the lengthy meta, it's going to be something else, like explosive might be better then, or controlled would be better. If they get rid of one, they're guaranteed now to have something else, and that's just a guarantee. And that is not a pass we want to see. It's got good short though. It's long passing he really shouldn't be bothering with. There we go again. It's straight through. Keeper's out. Little dink over the keeper. Nice and good. Stunai with his second. There we go. He's looking for that Carrasco ball if he can. Like I say, passing's not going to be massively within his forte, so I would stick to kind of running and gunning with him. That's going to be really the best output for him. His pace is absolutely beautiful, as we can imagine. Very much a Haaland-esque sort of player, and they're just going to be the ones that really do well. It all depends on really, does he fit into your team? Uruguayan La Liga. Can we go for a little bit of a left-footed shot? And the best thing with him, he has got the 4-star, so that will add something. And again, 1, Wait for the 2. There it is. Come on, get that pace. Get that pace. Ooh, okay. Good pace on that defender. It will be interesting to see who really can outpace him in that sort of centre-back era. I feel like you've got the lengthy centre-backs in the Virgils, the Rudigers. He's not necessarily going to be blitzing past them. For right now, I feel like Stuani is going to be best in terms of La Liga objectives, making it easier for yourself. So the grind, I'd say, is 100% worth at least him. Even if you were not bothering to do the whole of them, because I think the left-back's okay. What on earth are these shots? The left back's okay, but he's not necessarily going to be groundbreaking for you. So even if you just want to get Stuani, you can go and do any of the squad foundations, the Turkish Championship, Eredivisie, and as long as you're scoring, you're getting him done. There's no requirements in terms of who scores for him, so you can get both done at the same time. It's only the rest of the objective in terms of scoring with the Uruguayan, scoring with Stuani is going to be the bit that you actually do need the Stuani in your club. As we get the strength element, it's a good tackle from the right back once again. And he's going to be offside there. Good strength. Looking for the pass. He manages to get the corner at least. Finds it into his feet once more. Mbappe's looking off him. It's a great turn. That is where the 4-star is going to come in handy. Mbappe going for the chip this time, though, and he doesn't do what Stuani can. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Gets the finish. Oh, the chip is awful. The chip is awful. There he is. Bit of runner play. Keeper's going to try and come out. Good save. This is just where the lengthy comes in. Look at this. Can't even catch him. Finds the ping on the outer edge. It's a great ball in, but the defending was even better. But that is a stunner of a run. So going into the overall for Stuani then. So if we wanted to have a look and just see where we're coming in at with these lengthy strikers then, because we've got quite a lot. We will go basic lengthy only to start with. We will go positions, just striker, and let's just go and have a look. We want the prices of 0. I know that will come up with a lot of the prime icons, but so we've got Bromby as the level 30 reward, Luke de Jong, who was an objective, we have Becker, who was an SBC, Rodriguez, obviously a silver stars, and obviously here we've got Stuani. Other than that, I think, oh yeah, of course, Arnautovic will have a price. So then we've got Dzeko, one of my favourite ones right there. We then have Barkley, again, in my team right now, incredible. We then have Kane, we have Benzema, we also have Vlahovic, Peter Crouch, not necessarily my top kind of one. Sorloth is a very cheap one, which you can get. And I am surprised. Oh, there's Arnautovic. 18,000 coins. So realistically, these are the players that we're looking at. Arnautovic, Vlahovic, Kane, Benzema, and I'd say Dzeko are the same sort of build, the same sort of kind of striking prowess as such. The only difference is I like that Stuani does have the 4-4, Dzeko 3-5, Barkley is a 4-5, and that's why I really like him. Arnautovic 4-4, so a very, very similar card, even with pace. So I really want to do the comparison between the two, if we was looking at the two, because obviously one was an SBC that can't be complete right now, and obviously if you are looking at Stuani to do, I think Arnautovic is here. We're looking at 81 pace, 87, 80, 82. Like I say, very, very similar. Both will probably want to go with a hunter more than anything. Let's have a quick look and see what that adds. 91, 91, 89, 92. So again, very, very similar in their comparisons. The 4-star, everything is pretty much the same, bar from a handful of stats. Bar from actually 91 composure, 83 composure. That has a massive impact. And I think with Stuani, the great strength on him always does an absolute number. Like I say, in terms of the objective, even if you don't necessarily want to finish all of it, I get that the left back might not be to everybody's fancy. That's absolutely fine. You can just go and do literally the score 12 goals in Masterpiece. Go and finish off the foundations. You can go and do any single one of these, MLS, Eredivisie, Championship, and you'll get him as the byproduct of doing that. So I think if you just want that one player, this is the perfect one. I would have thought they could have maybe swapped them two around, Stuani being the one that is considered the better one in finishing the whole objective, but I'm glad they didn't. I think he's a solid striker, even at the very minimum of not going into your team, or even on the bench, because he obviously comes off lengthy. You could at least use him in the La Liga objectives that we do get in the future. No doubt we will get more than one or two as we go through this game. And having a card already there, already 85, I think it would absolutely do numbers for you. So let me know down below if you are going to be grinding this card out. Make sure you do check the videos on the left, and if you want to subscribe whilst you're there, that's always appreciated. And I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.